Louisiana Beer Reviews Special Edition Corona Refresca Mas. You get more alcohol, 8% alcohol. Revisited. I reviewed this last year when it first hit the market, and I was in Racetrack, couldn't remember the name, and they had this, and I thought it was something new, and I said maybe they just changed the label, and I got home and checked. Yeah, they just changed the label for all of the Refrescas and the super strong one here. 24-ounce can. You had to buy 2 cans to get the deal. $3 a can, not really a great deal, but Corona products tend to be higher priced. It's mango and citrus flavors, so they're showing mango and an orange. Flavorful tropical cocktail imported from Mexico. Imported by Crown Imports of Chicago, Illinois. They handle actually Anheuser-Busch InBev owns Modelo Corona, but the distribution in the United States is handled by Crown Imports due to some antitrust situation. 251 calories per 12 ounces, so 502 calories in this can. Can't figure out that date, that code, guys. But whatever the case, it's pretty fresh because I didn't see it at Racetrack the previous time, and it wasn't that long between the visits. There are some video reviews for it. So typical flavor malt beverage, fizzy little head that's going to die right away, popping bubbles, and no kind of lacing. Translucent orange. All right. Let me see if I can get a description. Yeah, malt. They don't have it on this side. Malt beverage with natural flavors and certified colors. So they're using food coloring to get the orange, probably red and yellow. Would make sense. Natural flavors, so some kind of flavors that make it taste mango-y and citrusy. What else? Malt beverages have to contain what? Definitely a malt base of a certain percentage. They must contain hops and not just a trace amount. But they're produced in a way that the beer flavor is washed away. And it's a neutral flavor. Like you get with the flavored whiskey products. And essentially they're getting the whiskey down to like a neutral flavor, no flavor. They want the flavor to come from what they're adding to it. In this case, natural mango and citrus flavor. If you get on a Cayman Jack or the Mike's Harder or Mike's Hard website, they talk about that in detail, how they get it almost like a distilled spirit. Odorless, colorless, they hope, and then build upon that. Yeah, it doesn't smell like much, just a faint possible beer. I mean, there's really no citrus aroma. Let's go with the taste. One thing I'll say about the Corona Refresca Mas, they didn't go berserk with the sugar sweetness. It's really not that sugary. Some of these that you get from like Smirnoff Ice Smash and the Seagram's Escape Spiked, which I like, don't get me wrong, and the Steel Reserve 211 Alloy Series, they'll be very sugary sweet. This one is quite restrained. You can get some pale malt underbody, and they're probably using corn syrup as a filler. I'd be shocked if they weren't. Sweetness scale, 2.5 out of 5. So 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Just moderately sweet. Bitterness, well, half a hop cone out of 5. So practically, 10% bitter, but probably not even that high. A little tartness there, a little acidity. I guess they might be using dehydrated oranges and mango or something like that. Then they put it in there, it gives it the flavor, and they filter it out. Or they could just be buying commodity natural mango flavor and natural citrus flavor. There's many different ways to do it. Some of the flavors come in, because you can look online and companies sell them for home brewers or big accounts, but they'll come in powdered form, liquid form. I think these are trying to mimic what they have in Mexico, like the squirt drink, like flavored soft drink. When I was in Costa Rica, I was drinking those. And this tastes very similar to that. And I remember those weren't so sweet. They were really refreshing, though. Refreshing. When I used to drink those kind of things on a regular basis. Now they only get drunk. They only get drank when I'm doing a review or examination or something like that. Well, it's very nice. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I recommend it if you're just curious, or if you're one of the type of people that just like drinking these kind of things. Yeah, it's a winner. Heavy, body's heavy. It's heavy body. The finish is dry. So 251 calories per 12 ounces. You'd think most beers, like some of these light beers would be 96 calories per 12 ounces. Regular beer is 145. Then you got like Spaten Optimator, which is like 286, something like that. So this is heavy like that. 8% it'll get you. So watch it. But really no complaints. So score. For what it is, even though I don't like what it is. For the score, yeah, it's super solid. You might find this in, probably you're going to find it in this size can, 24 ounce, at a convenience store, or as they call it, C-stores, convenience store. You may find it in a grocery supermarket in a variety pack, 12 ounce cans. It's possible. Yeah, I'm going to go with 91 out of 100, 9.1 out of 10, an A-. An excellent flavored malt beverage. That's what it is. So I'm going to say le bon temps relais and go to Nava, Mexico and tour the Modelo Brewery.